Hey folks, here's a battle against Volk. I don't think I've ever posted a battle against him, but we also fight him in the tourney later, which unfortunately I don't have that footage, so we have footage here. This is a pretty cool offensive Life Orb Celebi lead with Stealth Rock, U-Turn, Leaf Storm, and Leech Seed. But I get slept. Now I'm hoping he's not going to go for Sleep Powder again, so that I can get Breloom in there. I can get rid of Sleep with Natural Cure, and I can get Poison up. Now he can't sleep me. Awesome. Goes to Reflect, I don't care. I'm just going to go for a sub because there's nothing he can do. And Dragonite comes in, and I honestly just forget that I can sleep him. So I go for Stone Edge, which I would have rather had him asleep, been at full health, and then subbed up. But I sleep him now, so I take a Dragon Claw. I take the Dragon... It's Life Orb, so I take it reasonably well. I'm glad he didn't DD. But now I go for a UPC. Ooh, I guess I'm protected because he's asleep, but UFP, as Cooper calls it. Unprotected Focus Punch. It brings in Drapion. I'm thinking about staying in because what can he do to me? But I can't sleep him, so I can't really do anything to him. I go into Fortress and he Fire Fangs, so I didn't realize he could have. He burns me. If not, I would just start going for Gyro Balls, and I would potentially beat him out in that scenario. But I go for Rest, and he Swords Dances. Oh boy. I realize I don't really have anyone good to switch in. Everyone's weak to fire on this team. So I just stay in. He's going to get a second Swords Dance in. And now he's going to OHKO. I don't think +2 would OHKO, but +4 is going to get the job done. Lose Fortress. I don't have anyone who resists fire with this team. It's just a dumb team. I decide the plan is to go to Shedinja. Rather than Burn, which can miss, I'm going to go to X-Scissor and just chip away at him. The plan is here. Shedinja can get some damage on. Scarf Mesprit can get some damage on. And then Celebi can KO with Leaf Storm. That's the plan. So just get a little bit of damage on. And I'm gonna lose some guys no matter what, but let's see how much he's got to be like, he can't have special defense, but though it does look like he has some. Oh, he had Reflect up, didn't he? I wondered in battle why Focus Punch and X-Scissor did so little. But anyway, looking at T-Bolt's damage, Leaf Storm is easily gonna kill him, but I miss. And now from here I have nothing, so it's just a Drapion sweep. He did need two 10% chances for sure. I'm pretty confident he would not have swept had he not gotten the burn, and definitely not without the Leaf Storm. I'm not saying I would have won the match, but it would not have been a 6-0 Drapion sweep without those two 10% chances. So I don't feel too bad about it. We're going to play a second game right after with the same teams, and there's a DC in there, so it's not the same video, so I'll meet up with you guys in a sec. Good job, Volk, for sweeping with the Drapion. Nice work, man. Okay, so here we are for the revenge battle. We just did the same teams, and in the first battle, this was after a DC, but in the first battle he slept me first turn, and after I woke up I got SR. So I'm just going to keep going for SR until he sleeps me, and then even like once I wake up, I'm still going to use SR. So after he sleeps me, I'm going to keep hitting SR, and once I wake up, I hit SR then. So I have to wake up and hit SR, which I think that happens this turn, as he sets up his Reflect. Yeah, I wake up and hit Stealth Rock. Now I'm going to start going for U-Turn, because he can switch, he can sleep me, he paralyzes me, which is perfect, because I get to U-Turn out after he goes. Now I get Breloom in, and Breloom gets his poison up before he can do anything about it and get a different status. So I believe I just go for a sub, and I see Kingdra, which Rain Dance is the scariest thing, I think. But he just goes for Outrage right off the bat, which is weird. And I go for Focus Punch, just seeing how much it does. It does quite a bit, even with Reflect Up. But I go to Shedinja to completely wall him, and I go for X-Scissor, and I get him down real low. He's confused now, so I figure, okay, he has to switch. There's no way he wants to stay in and just die to a Shadow Sneak. So I go for Will-O-Wisp, but he's confused, and he doesn't hit himself, and he gets his rest off. At least he burns his Chesto Berry, and I miss a Will-O-Wisp, which is just frustrating, because now if he brings Kingdra in, he's essentially good to go, aside from not having his Chesto Berry. But I just keep going for Will-O-Wisp, I think, and I miss again on Drapion, which would have been real nice to burn, so he can't sweep me. But I think I just stay in and let him take my sash, but I do get that burn off. But he actually switches out again into Blaziken, which he shouldn't have been able to do because I should have burned something. To be fair, if the first Will-O-Wisp had hit, I wouldn't have gone for the second. But I go to Blaziken, I go to Mesprit, the only thing not weak to fire, and he hurts me. At least I see Life Orb, so he's not going to be like Choice Scarf or something. But he does have Vacuum Wave, which does get the kill, which is frustrating. So I go back. I think. Who do we go into? We go to Shedinja. We're gonna let him take the sash, but we're gonna get a Shadow Sneak off. And with Life Orb, Shadow Sneak's hopefully gonna be a 2-hit KO. He does get into Blaze range, but it does look like that's gonna KO from there. So I expect him to switch. So I'm gonna switch out. I go into Fortress. Fortress seems pretty useless, so if I have to, I'll just fodder him off. I'm gonna start going for Gyro Balls. I'm very slow. He's pretty fast. It does decent damage, enough that I can eventually get him down. And here's the +2 Fire Fang, and yeah, it doesn't even OHKO. Gyro Ball's getting good damage. It looks like Celebi will be able to KO him after Fortress dies. We didn't get to see how much Leaf Storm did last battle, but hopefully we're gonna get the redemption, the Web Redemption. Go for Leaf Storm again, and we do hit it, and Drapion does die. That's very nice to see. Things actually dying when they're supposed to. Very happy day for me. He goes into Dragonite, and I'm scared of DD. I'm going to go for Leech Seed. Just so that if he wants to sit in here and Dragon Dance, I'm going to punish him for it. And he does go for DD. I don't really have anyone to take him. He's probably going to go for a fire move here. So I'm just going to sit in with Celebi and go for... I forget what I go for. I go for Leaf Storm, maybe? I don't know. But I live that Dragon Claw, and luckily that Leaf Storm miss is actually pretty lucky because now I get to live another turn. He goes for Brick Break, which is a weird move for T-Tart for a D-Knight to have. And now we'll go into Shedinja because does he have a Fighting and Fire move? That's a weird set. Maybe he has Earthquake, and it looks like he's not gonna have. For one thing, he might not have lived Shadow Sneak, but it looks like he's not gonna have a Fire move, because he probably would have gone for it on Celebi. So it looks like Shedinja's safe against Dragonite as well. Go to Breloom to dodge status, dodge anything Jumpluff would possibly want to do. We're free to get a sub up. He can set up Reflect if he wants. I'm fine with that. I don't mind Reflect. But he goes for Memento. Certainly an interesting move, and I get a sub up. So he's not gonna have the easiest time setting up because I'm still gonna be able to sleep whatever comes in. And he goes out to Kingdra. I'll happily sleep that. He goes for Outrage again. That's fine by me. I'll go to Shedinja and completely roll over him. He's locked in, so he can't do anything about it. Wait. What? Oh, I guess when he sleeps, the outrage ends. No, I went into Lucario to set up a reversal. And here's my thinking. I can get a sub up while he tries to sleep, but he actually subs. Hey, it's sub Lucario versus sub Breloom. I can just start dancing, right? I forget about Focus Punch for whatever reason, so I have to switch out. That was just stupid of me. I could have just broken his sub with Ice Punch, and then if I wanted to keep subbing down, and I think at that point, oh no, he has Blaziken with Vacuum Wave, but reversal would have been pretty solid against him. It would have just been better than whatever. So I go into Shedinja, and I don't even know what I'm trying to do. I guess he can't hurt me, so I'm just going to let him sleep me until I decide to not let him sleep me. But I go to Breloom now to dodge a sleep, but he subs, which is a nice play. So now I'll just switch back to Shedinja so that he doesn't die. It's going to take a while for me to realize that, hey, I need to sleep fodder Lucario, and then Shedinja can just sweep his team. But until then, I'm just going to let... Okay, we do that right now. Luckily, he doesn't go for Focus Punch. We get Lucario slept, and we can just go right out to Shedinja now. No problem about it. And now he can't hurt Shedinja. Maybe Blaziken can, but Shadow Sneak's going to kill him. Kingdra can't hurt him. He does go to Blaziken here, but after Stealth Rock, there's no way he's going to live a Shadow Sneak. Maybe before SR he could have. But we get Blaziken dead, and that was his last thing that could kill Shedinja. So from here, it's going to get very stally, but it is going to be a Shedinja sweep. He just keeps subbing down, and then he goes into Kingdra and dies. Enjoy. It's about 3 more minutes. And we do have a final OU versus Volk to break the tie, but I am gonna win this game. He can't kill Shedinja. I could give you some music, but I'm feeling kind of lazy, so you can skip to the end of the video if you want. You can just leave the video if you want. It's just Shedinja poning. So have a good day. I'll see you with the next Volk battle, the tiebreaker one, right after this. See you guys.